Hola, hola. Hi, everybody. Happy new moon, my loves. You guys knew I was going to do a reading. We have 8 people in the house. Hi. We're just going to let the numbers kind of climb and build. I would love to hear about your guys' intentions, okay? What are the intentions that you are setting or that you have set for this new moon? You know, even just sharing with me. Hello, May on the Moon. Hello, Queen Star Libra. Hello, my loves. Okay, guys, my loves, I'm going to not be very, very interactive on this live. I'm going to try, but not a lot because my loves, there's so much stuff. Just so much, right? So I posted a poll earlier because I was like, I don't even know where to begin. Seriously. And then Spirit said, well, go to the collective. Have them decide for you. Cool. Love that idea, Spirit. Oh, you bless me. Thank you, sister. Thank you. You're number 1. That is so cute. Thank you. You are divine. Thank you, my love. Okay. Let me just write it down. So everyone who has donated, right? Like yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. But I did those. I sent you guys all healing and white light and Reiki. Let me get my book real quick. And let me clean up my cards too, you guys, because I literally, that's why I was like, I scheduled this, you know, it was kind of just like, I wasn't sure when I was going to get done working today, because I knew I was going to do a live, like when I was done for the day, you know, with my personals and whatever. And then I wanted to kind of give you guys my last bit of attention, right? But I was just shuffling and my cards went poof, they flew everywhere. So all right, so I got you, sister. So my loves, how many? Oh, we got 37 people. Okay, it's going up, it's going up. So my loves, anyone who donates, okay, it doesn't matter the amount. I don't ever want anyone to feel like, you know, oh, I have to send like a certain amount or something, you know. Thank you, my Thai mama. You bless me, sweetheart. I hope you're feeling all the activations, and, you know, it probably will come through as waves of, it might hit you as a wave of like, you know, out of nowhere, you might just start feeling very calm and relaxed, and you know, you might have like a feeling of nostalgia come over you, where it's that childlike, like, you know, you feel very safe and comforted and loved. You know, it's that. So that's, I'm doing a bunch of stuff for y'all when I do that, but that's the energy or whatever that you guys might feel, like a, you know, like a wave that comes over you. Okay. So I've been feeling extremely happy today. Well, that's good. That's good. Well, I hope that whatever I did help with that. I know that it definitely is very strong because it's healing in the ethers, right? So I'm healing you. I'm basically going to your higher self, your oversoul. I'm meeting up in the ethers with them, and I'm sending all that down to you through that, right? It's super cool, yeah. Thank you, Christina, my love. I saw your comment on your on my cancer reading. On my cancer reading that I just posted. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, love. How sweet. You guys bless me. So I have Divine. She was the first one. And I have Ashley, Christine, Anna. So yeah. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. The wall send work. Thank you. All right. So everyone's feeling it right now, right? This new moon, this beautiful energy. So what I was saying is, as you guys, you know, as you guys share with me, because I was asking in the beginning. The Cancer reading was fire. Thank you, love. I'm so happy. But I saw your comment, and yeah, very, very impactful, potent energy here. Oh, thank you, my loves. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Heather Skirton. Welcome, welcome. You're definitely new. I'm getting a lot of new light warriors to this channel, right? We are a family. We are a soul tribe. When I was guided to start my channel, when I started getting that seed burst, right, that I had planted for myself when I incarnated and all the fun stuff, right? I knew that this channel was going to be different in the way that you were going to be able to come on this channel and receive healing, activations, love, support, community. You know what I mean? It's soul family. And that for me is the biggest thing. And you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, like, I practice what I preach. I'm not one of those who's like, oh, all fluff and fluff, right? Like, I'm a light worker, but then I, just run my channel or, preach from ego or something, So I truly come from the heart, and I believe that it shows in my messages and my readings. But this is my way, long story short. That's another thing you'll notice. I'm long-winded. I don't like to talk, but I like to explain thoroughly, which is another reason why I feel like it's, people are drawn here, because you learn a lot here. You learn about what you're going through, who you are, ascension, all the things, right? We learn. It's, yeah. So this is my way of giving back. So that's what I'm saying. So, like, you guys, if you guys feel guided to donate, my loves, then that's an energy exchange, right? You're donating to the channel, which provides me, you're supporting me, you're feeding to, you're providing me, okay, with sustenance and energy and love. So I take that back and I send it right back out to you with my healing, with my light language, right? Because that's my gifts. That's my gifts. Oh, I've been following you for a while. Oh, okay. All right. Awesome. Yay. Well, I'm glad you are. I'm a Leo. I'm psychic empath too. Awesome. Hi, Rachel. So nice to meet y'all. Cowgirl, you rock. I love the girl. Aw, you're the sound effects and everything. Skirt. Aw, thank you, Firefly. Thank you, love. Thank you for that. Thank you for that donation. You guys bless me so much. Okay. That's another thing too, you guys, and it's not, I'm not just obviously saying this, but like, I have, done, I've been here for a while now, not, this is my first year. Like, I just, at the end of May, beginning of June, I celebrated my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. So it's still very, fresh for me. So, why was I just saying that though? Why was I just saying that? It'll circle back. It was something about the energy and like energy flow and things like that. But anyways, if you have found the channel, you've made it to the channel. Hi, Kyra. Hi, love. Hello. Yay. If you've made it here, it means you are a chosen one. Okay, so you guys have seen the title of this live, right? It's kind of hard, I mean, it's not hard for me, but I'm saying, like, you have to think when we go on a live, that's why a lot of readers, they don't even title, or they'll say, like, they're just, like twin flame reading, or, it's very basic, because it's kind of like, you really have to tap into the energy before you start pulling cards, right? You have to know what you're going to say. And, for me, it's very clear every time with the titles, with the message, because that's where I get my information from. When I wake up in the morning, I'm already receiving, everything that I need to know. It's from up, right? It's up there. And it's pulled down, right? So this was a very heavy message, very heavy message. Smash that like button, y'all. Aw, thank you, baby. Thank you. Yep. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Leave your energetic imprint. And also, when we hit that like button, right, it also sends this out into the algorithms on YouTube. So we're also paying it forward, right? So, like, all your guys's, all of our other Soul Tribe members out there who are like on YouTube right now or whatever, right? It'll pop up in their feed or whatever. They'll make it here. You watch, you guys, you'll see it come through. Maybe, you know, someone go, oh, my first time here, you know, my first time on, my first time here, I just found you. It's pretty cool. All right. So anyways, yeah, 88 in the chat. I noticed that too. How funny. I saw that too, like right when I looked up, I saw the 88. Anyways, you guys, we're in this new moon. So that's why I said new moon, new me, my first time here. Oh, yay. Hi, Sunkissed. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. New moon, new me. 888. Miracles. I mean, I couldn't like fit in the title. That's why it's a bunch of like soundbite, like the words, right? Like miracles, you know, twin flame, chosen ones, you know, blah, 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 right? Because that's what it is. Now, I took a poll earlier and I asked you guys, what would you prefer, right? So going back to that, do you want me to tap into the DM subconscious thoughts, conscious and subconscious thoughts right now? I was really more so like thinking the subconscious thoughts, really digging into that, which I think, you know, I will anyways in the end for a little bit. We'll just tap in, just see what's going on in that department. But the energy seems to be flowing pretty steadily right now, as you guys can see, through my own channelings, through other, you know, oh, thank you, Linda. You blessed me with those words. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I love you too. I love all you guys. I love all y'all. Nothing but love over here. So, and then, you know, they always say like your vibe attracts your tribe, right? Look how loving you guys are. You guys are loving, you guys are supportive, you guys are kind. Like I see you guys like in the comments, like helping each other out, supporting each other. It's really beautiful. It actually brings tears to my eyes right now. Ew, I'm going to get emotional. Ew, I'm going to get emotional. Why am I saying ew? It's nothing to be like ew about, but you know, I don't want to start bawling my eyes out on a live. That's not cool, right? But it fills my heart so completely that quite literally I can't, it's just so heartfelt and just beautiful. So I thank you guys for being there for each other, you know, because we are a family here. I'm one person. And so far we're almost to 14K on here, you guys, right? We're going to be at 14K in the next like day or two, probably tomorrow. And then it's just going up and up and up. So you guys are like, seriously, like you have no idea how much that really means to me. So I guess I needed to take a moment to show and express my gratitude for everyone. You know what I mean? It's really important. And I think maybe that's resonant. Maybe there's, you know, and it feels really good, you guys, like as far as like when you're manifesting, and we're speaking about all this on the new moon, right? New moon, new me, new energies, new intentions. We want to be in a vibration right now with our manifesting. If we're manifesting with the moon and setting intentions for the next, right, for the next month, you know, or you know what I mean. We want to be in that place, okay? And what is the highest frequency that we can be in? It's love. It's appreciation and gratitude. And that's why I got very emotional, because it came up, it just swelled up so fast, and it was overwhelming, the love and the appreciation and gratitude. You know what I mean? So if there's situations where you guys can think of moments like this or situations like that, or even if it's connecting to me, I'm so grateful. Or other readers, right? There's plenty of other amazing readers on here. By the way, I need to give a shout out. Because I was given a very beautiful shout out from a very beautiful divine reader here on YouTube, a sis star. She is a twin. She's a twin flame collective reader as well. I mean, she does like me, general, overall, everything, right? But she's also, you know, she's a twin flame herself. So she reads 111 right as I start talking about this. We have 111 people in the chat, and then it just turned to 112. And 70 likes, you guys. A 7. So thank you, Sunkiss. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, and seriously, like that's what we're here for, right? You know, you're going to get an amazing reading all the time from me, absolutely. But, you know, I'm real big on connecting, and we're all going to grow and evolve here. There's no, this is not about, you guys sitting back and watching me be blessed and my life change and me getting manifestations and my miracles. No, that's not how it works. You guys who come here, you will be blessed too. And I'm going to teach you how. I'm going to show you how. We're going to walk through this together. If you look under my description box at the very bottom, the very last thing is Ram Dass. We're all just walking each other home here. And that's quite literally what I'm here for and what we are here for, right? So, anyways, now I remember. I was like, I keep getting pulled in these different directions, but circling back, I guess, to the title and everything. You guys are very important. You're very special. You're chosen. You chose to be here at this place. Oh, there we go. Thank you, love. My Thai mama. Thank you, love. That's what I was doing. I was doing the shout out. Thank you. See? Total space ball. And as soon as we start going back again, 111 on the time or on people in the chat. See? 111. Yes, Turning Tides Tarot. If you guys have tuned in to Turning Tides Tarot, Alicia, she's amazing. She's truly amazing. I'm all for supporting other readers, as long as I feel that they are in alignment with love and source. And she is. She is, hands down. If you guys enjoy my messages, you will highly resonate with her. And chances are a lot of you already know who she is. Her channel's, much larger than mine at this point in time, right? But she's freaking amazing. And I was just completely honored and blown away that she, gave me that shout out in one of her latest readings. I know it wasn't, she uploaded one today. It was yesterday, I believe. And then I had some people come over and they were like, hey, we came over. I saw in the comments, we're from Turning Tides Tarot, and she said to come check you out. And, I was just like, oh my God, so go check her out. We're all a community here. We're all tapping into the same energy. And she does a wonderful, beautiful, amazing job at delivering the messages. Okay, so let's get into the cards, my loves. Let's get into the cards. Let's get into the messages because there's a lot, and I know that you guys voted. The primary votes were for. You guys were like, yeah, okay, whatever. We're kind of overhearing about the DM right now. All right, we're kind of just like whatever with the DM. And someone actually left a comment and they were laughing because they were like, notice how like nobody gives a crap like what the DM is doing right now or today. And I was like, yep, I do. I noticed that and I freaking love it because that's why I gave the two options that I did. Because I felt my femmes. I felt my femmes energy shift. If you guys remember, in the last live that I did, I opened up. I shared about, a little bit about my story, my journey, my tower moments, things that have happened with me, yada, yada, yada. It was pretty personal, but I also was sharing about my femmes, man or woman, right? It's an energy, so it doesn't matter. You're the one who's in receiving mode. You're the one who's been doing a lot of healing and shadow work. We all have collectively, but we know that the divine masculines, they've been a lot slower in this process, right? Venus stars. Funny too, she says she just created a new email username tonight, and she said that she was guided to put 888 in her username, and then the title of this is that 888 and all of that, right? And then we have the 88 portal, so we have the 88, right? It's all lining up. So a beautiful sync for her and for everyone here, right? Anyways, let me get this out real fast before I forget again. I said to my femmes that you guys were in your masculine too much. Okay, I just said, you guys needed to step out of the masculine because part of what I was feeling was these twin flames or these divine counterpart blocks, which it could be a twin or it could be a past life soulmate, right? But they're just a different kind of soulmate. But either way, I'm talking about divine counterparts, right? So these are the people that you're meant to be with. These are the ones that you're destined for. These are your forever loves. Forever young. I want to be forever young. We got 99 likes in the house, my loves. I got 99. Oh, it just jumped up to 101 right when I said that. And these numbers are crazy. These numbers are crazy right now. So, my loves, I felt the frequency shift. You listened. You listened to what I had to say. And I'm so proud of you guys because I felt it. The collective on my channel, after I went live that day, you guys took with you that advice. You guys did. And I felt it. I felt the shift. So, that's why I asked. Would we rather talk about the DM or would we rather talk about us? Remember? Because in the last live, I said everything. I said, remember I gave the whole analogy, the Empress. Do you really think the Empress, the divine feminine, you've seen the Empress in all the tarot decks, do you really think for 1 second that she is sitting there worrying about time, outcomes, when is the DM coming in, when is her Emperor coming back, when are they coming home, when, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Will I receive my manifestations? Will I not, right? She doesn't worry because she trusts. She knows how things work and operate, right? And so I gave this whole thing and I said, my loves, you got to tap more into your femme. You got to tap more into that feminine flow, that receiving, that trust. And you guys did. You guys went right out and you guys surrendered that up. And the shift happened. And it shows on that poll that I asked. And I'm so proud of you guys. So proud of you guys. You took your energy, what was still on the DM, whatever it was you were feeling, whatever it is. You guys took that and you placed it elsewhere that served you in this moment. Okay, because that's this whole point. 111 likes, and then we have 129 people, which is 29 is an 11, so literally it's what, it just changed. It was 111 all the way across. So anyways, so let's see what that did, right? Let's see what that did. But also, you guys wanted to know about how do you know if you're in alignment with your destiny, right? How do you know if you're in alignment with your destiny? So we're going to pull on that, okay? So let's talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about destiny, your purpose, right? All that stuff, right? Your purpose here is to reawaken and to heal yourself, to clear karma, right? And to raise the frequency of the earth, right? And you guys, a lot of you are like, yeah, okay, we understand that, but how do I do that? Well, when you heal yourself, even just doing your own shadow work, facing toxic cycles, breaking the patterns, pulling yourself out of bad connections, leaving, disruptive work environments, I am hearing maybe some of you guys, what I'm hearing is there could be a boss that picks on you or harasses you. I'm hearing that for someone in this chat right now. At least one of you out of 135 of you, there's someone that is their boss is not nice, right? Just seems to right? Have it out for them or something. So these are the things I'm talking about. When we do this, we're stepping, every time we make a move like that, we make a change, we make a move, right? We, even if it's our mindset, because even if we can't change our reality in that very moment, we can change our mindset about the reality. And that is going to help us fall into alignment mode, right? So that's where you guys are kind of at, right? That's where you guys have kind of been, right? So now you guys have been in this place where you've been peeling back these layers and you're starting to really awaken and tap in, and you're starting to receive even like downloads, your own visions, your own prophecies. You know, you're doing astral stuff when you're asleep. You're really doing a lot of work. So there's always like cool things happening, right? So with that being said, your destiny is going to fall into alignment with things that you love. Like, what are natural things that you love? What are natural things that you've always been intrigued in or gravitated to? I mean, this could be anything. I just heard botany, botanicals, you know, plants, a botanist. You know, maybe you really love gardening. Maybe you really do love gardening, getting your hands in the dirt, feeling the soil mixed with the water, the sludge, the mud. I mean, I live for that kind of stuff, you guys. I love it, right? So it's gonna be what feels naturally really good to you, okay? So when I say that, what starts coming to your mind, right? That's the way spirit works. That's the way your higher self works. It's gonna be those first initial, you know, nurse, nail tech, right? Teacher, Pilates, whatever you love, painting, you know, crafts, maybe making your own jewelry. Maybe you really love crystals. Maybe you want to get into crystals, you know, maybe you're just like, well, I would love to, you know, get more into crystal healing and help people with crystals. I'm using this as an example, you guys, because get ready, my loves. Gypsy Cowgirls expanding. We're going to be doing a crystal shop. We're going to be opening a crystal shop online. So we're going to be doing some real cool healing stuff. Okay. So I'm trying to launch this in September. So just stay tuned. But I'm just using this as an example. But you need to like figure out some logistics of it first, right? Like maybe save some money so you could buy like, you know, good chunk of crystals at wholesale. You got to find a good distributor. You got to do your research. You got to make sure that the, you know, well, for me, you know, I'm all about energy. I have to make sure that these are coming from good places, from, you know, there's no kind of like illegal labor happening, child labor. I want to know that there's not that kind of energy, you know. There's so much, you guys, there's so much, right? So you start taking the steps you need to take, even if it's just an idea, right? Even if it's just that first idea. Thank you, my loves. Thank you. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for everyone else. Because what's going to make it pretty cool is, you know, all the crystals from my shop is going to be just like my Lemurian pendants, just like these guys, you know, they're all going to be infused, energetically infused. So you're going to get like whatever the crystal is good for, yada, yada, yada. But also with, you know, all the magical jujus, right? So it's going to be pretty cool. And, you know, I'm going to have my mom running it all for me. She's going to be doing it all pretty much for me. I mean, I'm going to be, right? Because this is my main thing. I'm here for you guys. So I want to be able to keep expanding, but, you know, have help in that department. And obviously I can't get help with readings because I have to be the one to do it. So anyways, my loves, I appreciate you guys. I'm excited. It's very exciting. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for, you know, a while. Can we meet Gypsy Mama? Yeah, you guys can meet her. She just left. She's going to Idaho for like a week and a half for a girls trip with my aunt. So, you know, she's very deserving of that. I'm very excited for her. She very, you know, kind of took the whole new moon, new me to an extreme, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'll absolutely bring her on one day and all that. She'll love it. She'll love that. She'll love it. You guys will love her. You guys will love her. You'll probably love her more than me. I'll probably be out of a job after that. But anyways, you guys, so So that's what I mean with your destiny and all that, you know. It's gonna be what feels good, what feels naturally aligned to you. What are your interests, right? For me, right? Like for me, I've always been, you know, an earth angel baby. Like I've always been very connected to dirt and mud and the grass and the rocks and nature, right? When I started learning about crystals and crystal healing, or, you know, all these things, right? Like I was just like absolutely amazed by them. And I still am, you know. I hunt for gemstones, my rainbow family. Oh, I love it. And, you know, so everything that is a part of my destined path, right? And even from a very young age, I always loved gypsies. I love cowgirls. I love horses. I loved nature, the forests. I love crystal balls and witches. And, you know, I loved Hocus Pocus. And, you know, that was a favorite movie of mine. You know, I always loved, you know, I thought tarot cards were really neat. You know, I remember one time seeing, these two ladies doing a tarot, like the one lady was giving the other one a tarot reading. I was with my grandma in a restaurant, like a little breakfast cafe, kind of like a little hole in the wall, like breakfast cafe, but with one of those places, but it has really good like food, you know? And I was sitting there with my grandma, and I was like, couldn't take my eyes off of it the whole time, you know? I just couldn't. And I'll never forget it, right? It intrigued me. I knew it. Practical magic. Thank you, love. Practical magic. Yes. 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 Practical magic is probably, you know, that's like that's my shit right there. That's my shit. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I know, I'm excited for Hocus Pocus 2 also. I think it's going to be freaking awesome. I was always into the gypsy thing too. As a Sag, I'm a natural wanderer. Yeah, I have a couple placements of Saggy in my chart too. I'm definitely a natural gypsy. I am a wanderer. You know, it's funny because I'm not like the one that will, you know, be like, oh, I want to go backpacking and hike across the world. But I love to travel. Like I want to go on like vacations. I want to travel. And now I'm going to be traveling for work and things like that. I'm going to be going around the world doing, you know, certain things and whatnot. But I can go, I can travel, I can do these things. But I really like having my like home, my home place, you know what I mean? I'm such a hermit. I'm such a little hermit. I love my home. I love being at home. I love being in my home. I mean, I love being at my home, but like outside. You can check. I'm outside all the time, you guys. I'm always outside. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, thank you. Well, I'm very, you know, appreciative and humbled that you guys enjoy watching and you guys enjoy, you know, my journey. But like I said earlier, what we're here to do is make sure that you guys are following along and you guys are, right, getting all this, but you guys also are going to be getting your own stuff. Because like I said, it's not about you. And this is with everyone, right? We're not here to like watch other people just like, you know, get all their wish fulfillments and miracles. That's what I'm here for. So we're going to make sure everyone is blessed, right? And no matter what, when you come on this channel, you guys, it's going to happen. You're going to get activated. You're going to get, you know, you're going to receive healing. You're going to, right? You just will. You just will. So your destiny, that's how you know. What is my destiny? It's the things that pull on your soul. It's undeniable. And why does it pull on your soul? Because your soul remembers. Just like my soul remembered the tarot. You guys, when I had the call, go get a tarot deck. Go pick up the tarot. I taught myself and I picked it back up like that. Like riding a bike. Because it's who I've been. It's not my first rodeo with the tarot, right? It's not my first rodeo with divination. Magic. Self-taught. Like I remember, I tap into my own Akash. I can remember all my stuff, right? You guys have these same abilities, right? We all are able to be psychic. We all are able to to commune with the higher ups, with the divine, right? clairvoyancy, mediumship. We are all meant for this, to have these abilities. You know, you go off Earth, right? Like our star families, our soul families, right? That's how they communicate, is telepathically, psychically. They don't have computers and the internet and cell phones and Google, right? They are Google. They are the cell phones and the internet and the computers, their brain, right? So quite literally, we all have that same gift and ability. It's not even a gift. It truly is meant, like, as on a soul level. It's like as natural as it is having hair on our body. Do you know what I mean? So if you can like allow, and now you have to keep in account that everyone's gifts are going to be different, right? So even though we all have the ability to tap into these things on some level, you know, you might be a very strong medium where you commune with spirits and you've seen you know, paranormal activity your whole life. You know, you've had ghosts come to you, you know, that kind of stuff. Or maybe you're like me, where you're an oracle, seeing the future and knowing things. You know, I'm kind of a mixed bag, you guys. I really am. I'm like a mixed bag kind of it all. If you've ever had a personal reading with me, it comes through on the collectives. But if you've ever had a personal reading done with me, especially over the last few months, then you know. But like my mediumship is coming through very strongly now. It's always been there, but like my thing is that's why I say, you know, psychic, medium, oracle, prophetess. I don't love labels, you know, because it's just another form of separation. But unfortunately, we live in a world at this time that identifies with those kinds of words and things, right? So you guys will see, I will phase these things out. I'm phasing separation out. I'm phasing separation out. It's part of my light work. But just like everything, we have to integrate it slowly, right? We have to do it slowly. Eventually, I won't be doing zodiac readings. I just won't. I shared this, I think, with Aries in their reading. It just came up and I said, I'm going to phase them out. You know, I don't know when. It's not up to me. You know, I just kind of, it's not up to my brain. It's up to my divine self to let me know, right? Like, okay, we're going to phase it out now. It's time. Your collective is ready. And those that join the channel, they'll be ready and they'll know too, right? It's a frequency thing. It's all the things, just like everything else I do. It's divinely led. So the zodiacs, you know, it's just 12 slices of one huge pie, right? So why not just channel the pie and let all the 12 pieces pick the parts for themselves, right? It's like going and getting a ice cream, you know, at an ice cream shop. Instead of you walking into the ice cream shop and the person going, sorry, you can only have strawberry, chocolate, or vanilla, even though we have 31 flavors. Instead, we're going, here's the ice cream shop. You have any flavor you want, any topping you want. It's all everything, right? Okay. I love how you put it into perspective, Queen. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Yeah. This stuff comes like so random, you guys, but that's channeling. That's channeling. I'm receiving it in a way where I can translate it back out into a way that is relatable and you guys can, right, perceive it and then use it. So I haven't pulled one card and we've been on for 40 minutes, my loves. People who see this after are going to be like, what? This isn't a reading. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, my loves. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, who else here feels like Sarah from the craft? Oh, I love that. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Sarah from the craft. She, you know, she was of the light. She was a real light warrior, a real white witch. You know, everyone else. And that's exactly what I mean. That's a perfect example. you know, those, you know, many of you, right? Like who are here, you're like Sarah, exactly. You're of the light. You know how to discern of what's not right, what's wrong. You don't try to manipulate. You see how the others manipulated magic? They manipulated. That's black magic. I speak about this frequently. You know, because I am a white witch. I am a white witch. I'm an Avalonian priestess, you guys. I have strong ties, priestess ties, my past lives. I've seen it several lifetimes, okay? Back in ancient Egypt. Like I've been around for thousands of years. Old. Okay? So it's oh, look at that shit as I'm talking about, you know, witchcraft, magic, alchemy. We get this right there. Blend, brew, alchemy, concoctions, medicine. Yeah, see, medicine woman, Shekinahs, priestesses, abuelas, right? Akashas, shamans, whatever you, right? When we start awakening, we tap back in. So going back to your destiny too, you know, what feels good to you. Also, you guys will know when you're in alignment with your destiny and you're doing things that are in alignment with your destiny, you will receive a good flow. You'll receive a natural, divine, good, abundant flow because you're in alignment with your destined work. You know what I mean? When we're still in cycles that, bye Ryan. Bye. Thank you for being here. Bye. If you know, are in these cycles where, especially once you start awakening, we have 161 people in and 161 likes. I love it. Oh, it just changed. So that was 88. When you are in, you know, not in alignment, you know, like let's say you're at a job that you're just like, gosh, like, you know, you're one of those people, you know, the job has made you feel like, you know, inferior. You've lost sight of your own self. You don't feel happy. You feel like a, you know, like a slave driver in your own, you know, job, but you're like, God, like I need it though. Like I can't, what else am I going to do? Right. You can start manifesting, you know, you can change your mindset. You can start thinking of the reasons why you're grateful to even have a job or to, you know, have a steady income or a paycheck, but you can start, you know, shifting and all that. But once you guys get yourselves out of these situations, you'll see things shift. You guys know if you're with a butthead, you know, in the past, and then you break up with the butthead, things start shifting for you, right? Same thing with your destiny, your destined work, your destined path, you know, just everything. Hello, I just want to let you know how amazing you are. Every reading you have done, I'm asking. I'm so grateful for your channel. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm so happy that they all connect with you guys. You know, I mean, I know that they will, but it's just, it's very, you know, wonderful to receive that confirmation. Absolutely. So anyways, going back to that whole, you know, the craft and the Sarah thing, you know, that was a good example because we are the light workers. We are the Sarahs, right? We're the ones that can look out and we see and we go, wow, like that person is shady, or that person is this, or that's not right. Like you can see, you discern. Okay. Manipulation of energy is very bad. It's very bad. Okay. Especially when you're manipulating energy, and bending it, trying to bend people's free will. That's very dark energy, you guys. That is stuff that I am not. That's not, it's not even in my soul. It's so opposite of my soul that I can't even, right? And it baffles me. I will never understand how people can knowingly know how the universe operates and the law of attraction and energy and karma, but they still will mess with it. I don't understand. I you know, because I just can't understand it because, right? We can't understand because we're not like that. We have hearts. You know, we have light inside of us. We have light hearts, and you know what I mean? We know that this, look at a J, we know that this kind of stuff is not a joke. And the karmic blowback for that kind of stuff, you guys, is really bad. Very bad. It's serious. I mean, you're talking generational, like, you want to talk about generational curses. You're gonna, that blowback is gonna fall on you, your children, your children's children, their children's children, their children's children. I mean, you're talking 700, 800, 900 years out, right? And back. All the work you just did, if anyone's done the work or you did the work, you just fucked it all. Blew it right out of the water. You know what I mean? It's no joke, and it's very real. Very real. Very real. So anyways, my whole point was that you guys are, you know, resonant with this, because you guys, in your past lives, for a lot of you guys have, you know, you have been way showers. Think of the lantern, the light. You've been the way showers. And you guys have been the ones that are the natural healers, the holistic healers, right? You know, you have to think, like, you know, up until like 100 years ago, 150 years ago or whatever, right? Like, holistic heal, like, that's all they had. We didn't have pills and chemical substances and medications, and right? It was like this from the earth. Okay, so a lot of you guys are being called back to the basics. You're being called back into alignment with your own destined, like your real destiny. And I am getting back to the basics. So this is about getting back to the basics of, you know, maybe this is like crystals or natural healing or herb medicine, or you know, maybe it's a cannabis dispensary and it's like CBD. I have no idea, right? That's my saying from Buddha. How many candles can you light with your light? Yeah, see, exactly. How many candles can you light with your own light? You know, and the only reason, you know, I could figure that people would do that, you know, is because there's, you know, they've at some point, you know, their soul's gotten so dark, or they were, you know, they willingly gave it up to darker forces, dark lords, or, you know, what happens a lot of the time is they get scared. Some get scared. Okay, they end up getting scared, where they're like, you know what, this light work stuff is way too difficult. This dark night of the soul, this peeling back my layers, this is too difficult, you know. And they might surrender back, like, no, I'm not gonna do this, you know. I mean, I couldn't tell you like how or whatever, but basically it's like, you know, I'd rather trade my light, my soul, to the darkness for an easier route. That's what it is. It's an easier route. They try to go around everything, you know, cut corners, not do the work and manipulate instead. And then they trade for fame or power or more money. You know, it's like, okay, like, sure, you're going to lose your soul forever or whatever, you know, but you'll have a steady income for the rest of this lifetime. And people literally, like, right? Well, it's crazy to me. But anyways, my loves. So I went on and on and on about the destiny, and, you know, your destiny, and how to know what, you know, if you're in alignment with your destiny. You'll know if you're in alignment with your destiny, because when you're in alignment with your destiny, you are happy. You feel less resistance in life. You are manifesting very easily. Abundance flows to you, right? But also, the biggest thing for your destiny, how are you giving? How are you giving? Like, how are you showing up for the collective? How are you showing up for the earth? How are you showing up for your light work? That's the biggest thing, right? So don't get all worried or stressed out or try to like, you know, I have so many clients that, you know, they come to me and oh, thank you, Goddess Gina Rose. Yeah, I love Maji too. She's an awesome reader. I know me and her, we've known each other in past lives. Like some of the stuff that she shared, like about her own journey, her own personal journey, I literally, I resonated so deeply with it. Like so deeply. It was almost exact, you know, to my own personal, like what I've been through. It was crazy, mind blowing. So yeah, she's a beautiful reader. If you guys, Turning Tides Tarot, beautiful reader, and Maji the High Priestess, very different readers, right? But everyone has something to bring to the table. It's like everything else in life. How boring would it be if every single reader was the same, right? We all have our own niche, our own personality. And that's why people love us. And that's the best thing that we can always share is being genuine, being your own self, you know, being your own personality, you know, and wearing it proudly. You know, in my personality, I've always been like, what the fuck am I going to do for the rest of my life? Because, you know, I can't work in a job, like, because I've done all that. I've been up the corporate ladder. I've been, you know, I've ran companies. I've done stuff. You guys, I've done stuff. But it was, I mean, I'm an empath. Right? It was draining. And I know how a lot of you guys feel out there. You have to trust that the universe and spirit and you yourself, you know, when I say spirit saying, spirit's telling me, spirit, it's my guides, like my ascended ones and my angels and all of that. But it was also, was it hard to make the transition? I'll answer that in just one moment for you, love. But it's me. That's what I'm talking about. When I say spirit loves, it's me. It's my higher self. And that's what you guys are getting to, right? Like, so give yourselves credit where credit is due, right? So Julia asked if it was easy to make the transition from like corporate whatever, you know, to what I do now. For me, my life has been very different than like most people my age. Most people my age by now, I'm 37. I'll be 38 in October on the 8th. Whoop, whoop. I've never been married. I haven't had any children. It's just me. I have a cat and a dog, you know. And, you know, I've been looked at my whole life like, what's wrong with you? Jay says they're 39. Yeah, so we're up there, right? It's always been like the viewpoint of society that something was wrong with me. Why aren't you married yet? When are you going to get married? Do you plan on getting married? Like, what's up, you know? Anyways, same thing with my jobs and work and things like that. So after I left corporate America, I was working in the Bay Area. So I was working I've been a technical recruiter. I had accounts with Google, eBay, HP, just you guys, like the top, you know, Facebook and blah, 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 right? So, but it was like I couldn't stand it. I mean, it was awesome, like connecting with people, but that was the only part of it I enjoyed, was the connecting of people. You know what I mean? So after I left corporate America, I had met this was when I like left everything. I had met my ex, my last toxic ex. Okay. There's been a few. There's been several. Okay. Just like many of you, right? I was stubborn. I had a lot of deep-rooted trauma, right? And I'm still over here doing my work, you guys. I am in the thick of my stuff. Trust me. I'm doing a lot of work, but I've also cleared shit ton, right? Like my karma from the past, boom, gone, done. But now I have to integrate and clear all the stuff out, right? Anyways, it was easy for me to make the transition because I met this boyfriend or whatever, and then we moved up to the mountains together. So, you know, I didn't have a job. I didn't have to work. I was like, you know, he had, you know, came from kind of a wealthy family, and, you know, we had stuff going on, mountain stuff going on, cultivating stuff going on, you know, and I had a huge garden, and, you know, just, it was awesome. But that was, you know, my big last karmic lesson. Yeah, that one was a big one. My last huge tower too. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, right? Like when we say, like, we don't just get here, like, snap our fingers and we become this. We don't become the Empress. We don't wake up one day and go, oh, I'm going to be the Empress today. From here on out, I'm being the Empress. Sure, we can choose to embody that. That's beautiful. I encourage everyone to embody the Empress, right? I'm a male, Taurus, Gemini cusp, May 21st, High Priestess. Any information, please? Love it. Well, I do offer personals, and if you would like to book a session with me, you can find the info just on any of my description pages. Name means the messenger angel. Oh, I love that. But yeah, I don't tap into individual energies on collectives because it's for everybody. But yeah, absolutely. I would be more than happy. And that's how you can find me. So anyways, you guys, I can't believe we've been on for like an hour already. And there's like, we haven't even really pulled anything, right? We just have a little bit of, you know, right? So yeah, we don't just get to wake up and be the Empress. We have to go through all the layers. We have to go through all the queens. You know, that's how you become the Empress. You have to go through all the queens, right? You have to become, you know, and then you have to start as the page just like everyone else, right? Hello, just found your channel. Hello, Army of Angels 777. See, guys? See how that works with all of it? Hitting that like button, it sends the algorithm out. Hello, welcome. Oh, thank you. You and Maji are the best. That's an honor. Yeah, she's an awesome reader. Thank you. So anyways, you guys see here that you guys have been alchemizing. You guys have been breaking things down in your own life and in your own, what I'm hearing is paradigms, right? You guys have been breaking down. You've been breaking down your 3D matrix. Ooh, you guys are badasses. I swear. Thank you, my love. Thank you for that donation. Thank you. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Whoop. Started from the bottom, now my whole, right? Yeah. Got Papa. All right. Thank you, love. So, yeah. And you know what's happening right now, you guys, because I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah, now the whole team here. Yeah, there it is. And that's what I meant by, like, we're not just going to watch Erica rise or Erica, right, like, get blessed or whatever. We're going to have everyone being blessed here. And that's what I mean. Like, we link arms, we lock arms, and we walk together side by side. You know what I mean? Through this life with our arms linked, energetically linked. You know what I mean? Eventually, someday, you know, down the road, I think it would be really cool to do like, you know, like a meet and greet or meet and greets, or you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like, I think that would be awesome and fun. I've seen other readers do things like that, or they do like Zoom meet and greets, or I don't know, but I think it would be fun to, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But to like meet you guys in person, you know what I mean? I think that would be fun. And, you know, I don't even, right, like know how that would work, but I think it would be fun. A huge barbecue. Yeah, if anyone has a huge property or whatever, we could have a huge barbecue. There we go. Perfect. I love it. So when you fall into alignment with your destiny, and what I was getting at is you guys are falling more and more and more into your destiny every day. Each day that passes, your destiny is becoming stronger. I can feel it. I can feel it through my collective. I can feel my clients, you know, like when I do a personal, I feel where they're at. I feel where they're at. So I feel where you're at. I feel it. You guys have a king. Look at, there's the king, a king of diamonds here. Remember earlier on my community post, I said 2 different, Bapa, Santa Cruz. Yeah, I'm like 2 hours from Santa Cruz, but I used to live in the Santa Cruz Mountains too. I lived right off Highway 17 in the Santa Cruz Mountains, way up off Summit. Yep. Alan's in Chicago. Ooh, I love the Windy City. I've been to Chicago. I love Chicago. Falling into our destinies. Whiskey Gravy says they like that. Falling into our destinies. Yep. Absolutely. It's like when we start awakening, it's like the chips have all been thrown up in the air and we're just waiting for everything just to land in place, or the dust to settle, if you will, right? So you're literally falling like kind of into your divine place, right? You guys, it's very, very heavy energy coming through right now of, I can't get you out of my head. I can't get you out of my mind. This right here is just that. So we're going to start channeling right now. I'm going to step away from the chat, my loves. Cause I've been looking at you guys. Usually I'm always like this, looking this way, that way. So I'm going to boop, turn, and I'm going to start channeling. Okay. We're going to get some channeled messages now. I mean, I've been channeling the whole time, but you know. So I'm pretty hungry, guys. Hold on. I'm going to get a snack real quick. This is like my office though, you guys. I have like I have my little cupboard under here. And I have, you know, my goodies, and I have a little bag of chips down here. So I already had dinner. I had shrimp ceviche, cold shrimp ceviche, because it's hotter than heck out here. And I had watermelon, fresh watermelon, all cut up with tahini and fresh lemon and Valentina. You guys, I swear, I know I look so white, but my last name is Lopez, and I have a big ol' Lopez tat across my back in Old English. Yeah, I'm half Mexican, so I love this stuff. So someone's name could start with a K or a J. Now I'm hearing JK, like, just kidding. So I feel like someone is kind of like feeling like this right now. Like they're going like, JK, just kidding. This isn't what I want. JK, I was just joking. And I feel like what this is it's the DMs coming through. You know, I said I would pull, you know, some on this too, because this is literally, it's romance, it's love, it's romance, you guys, it's joy, it's bliss. The word bliss has been coming out, you guys, crazy, crazy, crazy. I've been seeing it a lot. Joy and bliss. I don't know if you guys have been seeing a lot of like certain words, or you know, that like keep showing up for you, but yeah, I've been seeing these words. So everyone could use more bliss. Yeah, everyone could use more bliss. Yeah, that's what we're here for though, right? We're bringing the bliss. We're bringing the bliss. we're oh my gosh, we're bliss bringers. We're bliss bringers, right? We bring love. We what do they say? We come in peace. We come in peace. That's us. We come in peace, right? That's what we bring. And that's why, you guys, I'm telling you, see, speaking of destiny, speaking of how do you know if you're in alignment? How do you know if you're doing your destined work? How do you know if you're walking your destined path versus your fated path, right? Because these types of energies start flowing into your life very easily. And not only that, but you feel this when you're doing certain things that are light related or light work related or whatever. You guys know what I mean, right? Are you making me hungry? I know, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to like crunch or chew. I'm trying to like take a bite and then like let it like melt, get soggy in my mouth, and then swallow it, you guys. Oh, I don't want to care because I chew gum, and you guys know, if you've been here with me, my loves, why I chew gum. It's not because I'm just like, I want to chew gum and that's it and that's that, right? It's because I get so much energy channeled to me, you guys. We all can pull energy, but I'm telling y'all, I'm a very powerful channel. I pull in a lot of fucking energy. A lot of energy. And I know a lot of you guys can relate with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good evening. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I also have the Majdul dates down here. I love dates. You guys, I love dates. I'm a pretty healthy eater. I don't eat shitty. I mean, of course I eat like, but like good stuff when it sounds good or whatever, but yeah, dates are so good. You know what, you guys? Dates, you can use dates to make like the best homemade caramel dip. It's so good. You can look it up. It's so easy. Ooh, bacon wrap dates? Mmm. Mmm. That sounds good. Huh. I'll have to try that. You know what I've been craving is bacon wrap scallops. But I haven't been eating meat. Like, that's another thing. Like, yeah, if you look it up online, like how to make homemade vegan, I'm not vegan, but I'm just, if something's good, I'll eat it. I don't care what it, right? Like if it's good, it's good. But it's like a caramel sauce, and they were dipping like green apples in it. And literally, like if you've eaten dates, you can see how that could have a caramely energy to it. And then I think they just put, it's like in just like a, like a blender food processor thing, the dates. I forget what else they put in it. Maybe a little bit of like coconut water or something, vanilla extract, like a little bit of vanilla extract, and then I think like a pinch of like sea salt. And then you blend it all together, and it literally makes like this like really yummy caramel like, but yeah, my body, my physical temple started, I went through some really heavy ascension spurts back in like May and June, and it was pretty intense. And you guys didn't notice, but like I pulled away. Well, I did pull away from the channel, and I talked about that. But it was just a lot, you guys, that I was receiving, and just the upgrades were very intense, like nothing I had ever felt before. And I explained it as like, it was like they like, when I say they, you guys know who I mean, right? It's our star family, our soul family, right? Our loving loved ones, right? Up in the stars and the galaxies. And it's like they came down like while I was asleep, and they just, right, like just took me right out and did all the things, opened me up, and right, and then they just like brought me right back down. And it was like I literally woke up, and the only way that I could really explain it was I thought that I was cinnamon, honey, and caramel and brown sugar dates. Ooh, that sounds amazing too. Oh my gosh, you guys. They're so funny. Bringing the bliss indeed. Aw. A podcast video. Yeah, about that. But like it was really intense. And so I had to pull away to like allow all of these upgrades to be integrated into my physical body. When this happened, I have to share, like, I'm a red meat girl. Like, I am a meat and potatoes girl. I am a cow girl, country girl. You know, I love like breakfast food, chicken fried steak and gravy, and like, ooh, give it to me. And like red meat, I love filet mignon and prime rib and, you know, all the things, you guys. And it's like, give it to me mooing. I like all my meat medium rare. Like one of my favoriteest, like, we have 222 likes exactly right when I look up. Beautiful. Is beef jerky. I freaking love beef jerky. I love smoking beef jerky, making homemade beef jerky, eating beef jerky, like, it's like my favorite freaking food ever. Like to snack on or just whatever. I love it. And so it was really weird, you guys, really weird. So, you know, because sometimes, right, like when we ascend, there's just things that everyone's going to be different, but there's things you'll see a lot of people, like when their frequency rises, they naturally start becoming a more, the meat stuff falls away, the lower frequency kind of energy stuff falls away, maybe alcohol, right? That's another thing. That stopped resonating with me entirely. Like I stopped drinking like entirely. I'm not like, I'm like, oh, I'll never drink again. But at this point, no. Also, alcohol is very low frequency, you guys. Very low frequency, especially for a light worker. Very, you know, what I mean by that, loves, is, you know, it's totally fine if you drink, you know, totally fine. Like, trust me, like, you know, I was grounding my energy with wine, red wine, like a while back, you guys, and it was really not healthy. I was trying to ground my energy at the end of the night with like glasses of wine. You know what I mean? And all that was doing was opening me up for attack or making me more susceptible to low entity energies and things like that, right? So again, my higher self stepped in and said, okay, we need to not ground our energy like this, and we need to do other stuff, right? And I did. But the whole like alcohol not resonating anymore, that like really started, like that was just like done. It was just done. Done. And it wasn't like I was like drinking or a whole lot or anything like at this point anyways, but it was just spirit, just, you know, my higher self stepped in and they just said no more. It's no more. You're in a place now where you can't do that. You just can't. And the meat doesn't resonate with me anymore either. So, you know, and it could be anything, you guys. Our taste buds change, our style changes, you know, the way you want to express yourself with your clothing changes. You know, maybe you start wearing different kinds of jewelry and you, right? Or maybe it's just, you shift, you just fall more into alignment with your true self, your soul, your most authentic, genuine self, right? Yeah. And let me just say something too, you guys. Don't let anyone tell you that, you know, I hate like people, or I shouldn't say hate. I don't like that word, but because I don't hate anything. But I don't like when people say, like, you know, like with mystics, like, you know, like like if you wear makeup, you're in your ego, or if you wear false lashes, you're in your ego, or if you, right? Like, no, that's so false. Trust me, you don't have to be walking around wearing all like white. You don't have to walk around wearing white linens, trying to dress like a, you know, like this, saying, calling yourself priestess and of the light, like, you know, to be in alignment. No. Sorry, guys. Hold on real quick. Come. Some of the most powerful, you know, priestesses that I've ever met are, you know, like that, right? So yeah, no judging. If you like that, cool. If you like to do your makeup all crazy and, you know, cool. I'm all for people expressing their creativity through these things, you know. So So embrace that, my loves. It's kind of like what I'm getting at is like empowering the energy of your most authentic self, whatever that looks like to you. Because for so long I've always been real and authentic, which is why I've also always had like this much friends. Right? Like, because I really understand, I can see through people, I feel people way too easily. So it's like, ooh, nope, nope, right? But obviously when I was in my karma, like, thicker, and before my awakening, my judgment was off with all that, right? Because I was still learning lessons and things. So but I wasn't being my most authentic self, because I wasn't in alignment with my soul. I was very hung up on, I was authentic, but I still really cared about like what people thought about me. I still really cared about their opinions, or, just, I was always outside of myself. I put myself outside, I let people walk on me. I didn't, and it's funny too, because I'm also of total, I'm a spitfire. I'm a fire. I have a lot of fire in my chart, you guys. Like mostly fire and water. And like some earth, and like a little tiny bit of air. Tiny bit of air. um so, it was like, yeah. Uh-huh. I wasn't being authentic. Nope. I loved people authentically. Like in that way, I've always been authentic. That's why I've been taken advantage of. That's why I've been walked on. That's why, right? But I also had to learn. I had to learn not to allow people to do that. I had to learn to speak my own truth. I had to learn to set boundaries. I had to learn to say no. I had to learn to be strong. I had to, I had to go through all these things, right? Yeah. So anyways, my loves, we're at 76 minutes. Okay. All right, so element of air. It says intellectual, communication, idealistic, diplomatic, cold, alert, gathering information, mental acuity, clever, likely it's developing. Thank you, Wild Style Vegas. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm glad you found the channel too. I'm glad all you guys found the channel. Yeah, walk in your authenticity. Yep. You can make a potato sack look like fire. I love it. Yeah. See? And people can sense that. They can sense when people are genuine, or when people are, or just trying to mimic other people, or when they're coming from a place of not being genuine, right? People can smell that stuff from a mile away. Like, perfect example, like a multi-level marketing business, you guys. I was in a multi-level marketing business there for a minute, about, I don't know, 4 years ago or something. And, I came with it from a very authentic, genuine approach, right? But I've had people reach out to me, right? Like, let's say, like when I was in this company, when I was working with this company building, right? By the way, you guys, there's a lot of like really shitty MLMs out there, but there's some really good ones. And if that's something that you feel called to, or you feel like making like an extra stream of income, I highly suggest it. Do your research on the company and the product, and do something that flows with you. But if it's something that you've thought about, or you've had someone that maybe, you trust or whatever reach out to you, I always suggest it. Yeah. I'm the type of person where I'm like, multiple streams of income in this day and age is, right? We're hustlers around here, you guys. We're hustlers. Anyways, if people approach you with a very not genuine, like, hi, I just came across your Instagram. I love your pics. Can we talk? Or something like that, right? Just very artificial, not genuine, right? People can sense that. It's the same thing with everything. So as long as you are living your most authentic self, and you're living in your truth, and you're, it doesn't matter like what you put on, going back to the potato sack, or what you wear, or how much money you have, or what kind of car you drive, or because it's your heart and soul and energy that people love and that attracts things. You see? You know, you'll often hear people say, if you're ugly on the inside, you're ugly on the out. And it's so true, right? So yeah, keep living that authentic self, you guys. If I had, just put it this way, if I had listened to what other people said when I said, I'm going to start a YouTube channel and I'm going to do my tarot, and that's going to be, I know it. This is what I meant to do. I know it. If I had listened to other people's opinions about that, I wouldn't be here right now. I'm glad I didn't too, right? I never would have. By the way, that comment just came in right at 8:08, right at 8:08. Hallelujah. Yeah, I wouldn't be here, you know, because, you know, and Erica 5 years ago, prior to 2016, when I started my awakening, or however long ago, like Erica back then, she would have probably not done it. She probably would have listened, because she was still placing her worth and value on what other people thought of her or what other people said. But that Erica, you know, I had to let her go. I love her, but I had to let her go. We've been through a lot together too, right? Me and Erica, me and that Erica, since birth, you know, we were like this. But it got to a point where she was not good for me. You see? She was not good for me. She was a version of me that was not good for me. So I had to let her go. I had to lovingly send her away, release her, transmute her from pain and suffering and bad choices and repetitive cycles, and right? I had to transmute all of that, okay, and turn it back into love. And so we parted ways. And I mourned her. I mourned her death, because she died. She died. And when she died, I rose. You see, I rose when she died. She was holding me back. She was beautiful and funny and charismatic and kind, and she was all the things that I am here. May she rest in peace. Yeah. And she's resting in peace, right? Just like all your past selves, your old selves are now resting in peace. And if you haven't, you know, and everyone's different, right? Because we don't compare our beginning to someone else's middle, and we don't compare our middle to someone else's ending, because we never know where anyone is at any given time, and any, right? We don't know. So, you know, you might compare yourself to me, but don't do that. There's only one me and there's only one you. I can never be you. You can never be me, right? You guys get what I'm saying. And if you tried to be me, right, people would know. People would say, oh, you know, such and such is not, you know, being their most authentic self. They'd be able to feel it, just like an inauthentic person trying to, you know, whatever, prospect you for an MLM or anything. if it's not coming from a place of complete authenticity and genuine energy, people are going to smell, they're going to see, right? It's just, they can pick up on it. So, you know, I think it's a really powerful thing to literally, like, once you go through your awakening and you ascend to certain levels, you know, and this is going to be a divine timing thing and a thing for you, right? But if you feel called to actually sit down and do some kind of releasing of yourself, right? Your old self, I highly suggest it. You could even write yourself a little, like, obituary. I mean, it's not morbid, you guys. We're talking about our old selves energetically, right? But it's a really personal thing, and you could even be sharing, like, I mean, I got emotional when I did this for me, you know, because I love her. I love her. But I had to release her. I had to, you know, put it into work. And then, so this might be good for, like, you know, I don't suggest I don't suggest it right now with the new moon, because the new moon is, right, your new stuff, your happy stuff, your exciting stuff, all the stuff, right? So you know, maybe in a few days, or you could even wait you know, when the moon is waxing, or, you know, or when it gets back to the full stage of the full moon, the next full moon, set your intention to release, you know, that part of yourself or whatever, you know, if you feel guided, right? You know, because, yeah, it's this whole journey is a very personal process. It's very personal, you know, it's very personal. And that's why it's so hard, you know, when you're in your dark night, or when you're, right, when you're trying to go through stuff and you're trying to figure things out, and you're really trying to, like, see through the confusion and keep, right, pushing on. It is hard to be around other energies or people, or, right, it's difficult at times, definitely. All right. Woo! We've been on for almost an hour and a half, you guys, and I didn't even do a reading. How funny. Well, I might have to change the title of this to, like, a channeled, I don't even know what. I don't know. I don't want to change the reading, though. I pulled out my dragon deck. It's been awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, we have 188 people in the house. We have 247 likes. We have a lot of love in here, a lot of support in here. I love it. Anyways, you guys, I pulled out the dragon deck because the dragon energy, you know, I resonate with my dragons. Lovingly release. I needed to hear that. There you go, Tip. There you go. See? We lovingly release ourselves from ourselves. It's that simple. It really is. And if you feel, because I always feel, right? I feel energy and fire. Speaking of my dragons, you know, I'm very connected to dragons. Very connected to dragons. You know, I did a deep dragon meditation last night, you guys, before, like, the end of the night, right? And I connected to my main guy, my dragon. And this morning, first thing, like, one of the first things in the clouds I received, he came and I had a huge dragon. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys can see it in my stories until tomorrow morning. And if you catch this video later, you know, in life, then it's gone. I'm sorry. But it's a beautiful picture, and it looks just like a dragon. The cloud is just like a dragon. And then right after that, like, you know, shortly after that, I came onto YouTube, and one of my shorts, like a short that I recorded, like last, you know, like a year ago today or whatever, like a year ago, I don't even know. It, like, showed up. And it was, I used the Game of Thrones deck. Game of Thrones. And it was I was talking about the Nine of Pentacles. And it was the Mother of Dragons, Khaleesi. With all three of her dragons. Like, she was, like, holding one, like, on her arm, and then the one was on her shoulder when they were littler. I was like, are you kidding me? So, for today, For all this, I pulled out Game of Thrones. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a longer live. We're going to go for about another half hour. So it's going to be about, I think, 2 hours total. All good, you guys. You can't put a time on a message, right? When you're in the flow, you know? So I pulled out my dragons because they're coming through very heavily. For me personally, very heavily. They are just, yeah. I know I'm all good, you guys. Trust me. But they're coming through for my collective and for the collective as well. But for whoever is, you know, on my channel, I feel a lot of protection for the dragons, from the dragons, okay? And a lot of you guys have confirmed that with, I resonate with dragons, I love dragons, I'm seeing dragon stuff nonstop, right? They're showing up very heavily. And, you know, there's all kinds of different dragons, you guys. So we're going to see right now which ones want to come through. The deep blue dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. We're talking all about destiny and being in alignment. And then the first dragon out. Trust that you are protected and that you walk on a path of light. Holy shit. Someone just said, right, like a minute ago, you can't make this stuff up. Literally, right? You just can't. It's too perfect. Even if I tried, I couldn't make it so perfect, right? So these dragons are quite literally, my loves, you know, they're coming in and they're purging away everything that needs to go around you to clear your paths. So send your dragons love, call on them, you know. You can do meditations. You can just close your eyes and you can, you know, envision it. What do they look like? What do you hear? Is it a big dragon? Is it a smaller dragon? What do the scales look like? Does it even have scales? Is it made of glitter? Does it light up? Does it breathe fire? Or does it blow out water? I don't know, right? Like, there's a lot of different dragons, you guys. There's water dragons, earth dragons. There's 12th dimensional dragons. There's Arcturian dragons. There's the Sirius dragons. There's the Orion dragons. There's Venus dragons, right? There's all kinds. This one right here, though, is coming through, and they're letting you know, my loves. Anything that is confusing to you at this time, it's in the mode of developing, and you're going to have clarity very soon. I'm already hearing that you have clarity. I'm also getting the name Jack. Now I'm hearing Jack Johnson. Maybe someone's last name is Johnson, but Jack Johnson is a singer. I really don't know any of his music, you guys. I wasn't a big fan of Jack Johnson's, to be honest, but I know that it's you know, a lot of people love his music, and he is an amazing artist, but you know, that's my little opinion in my own little mind. I see for some of you guys with this lantern here on this card, someone's life path number could be 6 or 7. You have 24 and 34. These are both numbers also, I believe. This one for sure. I think I put these. I don't know. This one for sure, though. This 34 and 43 on my syncs earlier on the community page for the twin flames and stuff. And I said this is a sync, 43 and 34. And here we have it. It breaks down to a 7 and then a 6, 13, death. There's definitely a huge purge, right? Happening. And we just talked all about the release of our past self. So I believe that that's very symbolic, right? And a lot of you guys have already done that, right? You know, I feel like that message was for those of you who feel like maybe you really need to do something significant, maybe like a ritual or just something like that, right? That like helps you, you know, release, you know, releasing, doing that release work, burning it, sending it out into the universe if you want to, whatever. All right. Is this love that I'm feeling? I want to know. Tell me, Spirit, what other messages do you have for my collective? Thank you. The Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help the animals. Serve animals. I'm hearing veterinarian, vet tech, dog walker. Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Your animals are coming in very closely to you at this time. You guys know, if you've been watching me, right? I've been channeling the animal energy very big at this time. Very big. There you go. Robin says, dog groomer. Perfect. I love it. Oh my God, I care for animals. There you go. See? And many of us, right? Most of us, right? Because, you know, there's all, right? Like, we're all connected to the animals and earth and stuff, being, you know, warriors of light, or just being here on planet Earth or whatever, right? But you make animals extremely happy, as the yellow signifies sun. I mean, this is the Sunshine Dragon, but you make animals very happy. They love you. They really gravitate to you. And it's because of your beautiful energy. So this is a reminder of your light. Okay. A guy said my nickname was Sunshine Stallion. Oh, I love it. There you go. See? Synchronicities all over the place, huh? Helps you to help animals. All right. Some of you guys are going to do a lot of, like, you guys are guardians of the earth. That's what this is. You guys, your light work involves being a guardian of Mama Pachamama. Sorry, I almost said Mama Pacha. Pachamama, Mother Earth, Gaia. Your job here, one of your biggest jobs, is to protect these animals, because besides children, animals are the highest frequency on Earth. Yep, Earth angels, absolutely. And see, the dragon is on the earth. They're grounding their energy together. So animals, being around animals is going to help ground your energy a lot, you guys, for sure. Like petting cats, you know, there's a whole thing with that, petting cats. It's like therapy. And it's a stress reliever. Literally, petting a cat is a stress reliever. And did you guys know that cats are, I mean, all animals are going to be empathic, but cats are like crystals. They really are, you guys. They will transmute your energy. They'll come close to you when you're very down or sad, and they'll rub on you, and they'll purr, and they'll absorb that energy. That's what a lot of the time they're doing. I'm telling y'all, it's a whole thing behind it. That's why cats are so mystical, and right, another reason. I mean, they're super tapped in and things like that, but yeah, they really do. They help us transmute. And that's why a lot of mystical people are very drawn to cats, you know, or cats are drawn to them, you know. They're highly protective, highly protective. But anyways, that's just a little fun fact. But what I'm getting here is these two are snuggled up together. They're snuggled up. I want a cat. Oh, yeah, see? I have my boy, my sage boy. He chose me. He chose me. He chose his name. He's super magical. I mean, this kitty is something else. And everybody knows it. It's not just me. His eyes are like the craziest eye color. Like, everyone who sees him is like, I've never seen a cat with that color eyes. His eyes turn lavender and purplish. I swear to God, you guys, it's crazy. Like, my old roommate, she was like, she's like, I've never seen a cat's eyes who like turned like lavender purple. She's like, it's kind of weird, freaking me out here. And I was, you know, jokingly, but yeah, they're very mystical and magical. You're blessed if animals are showing up for you, and they're good omens. Okay, you could be seeing anything. Bumblebees, butterflies, dragonflies. Just today, I was surrounded by hummingbirds, dragonflies, and butterflies out in the yard. Yesterday, I was presented with a huge, like, It's an egret, like a huge, like white crane looking bird, flown like this through the sky with his long bird legs hanging like this. And I just happened to like walk by the kitchen window and look out, and it was like this and like heavenly moment of this massive white bird floating through the sky. And then it like circled back, and I like was like, oh my God, I gotta get this on film, right? And yeah, egrets are so beautiful. Yeah, that's another bird that's very powerful. And animals all have their own, right, different things. They're all special and unique, and they all bring different energies for you, and meanings and all of that. So that actually reminds me that I need to like look that up about the egrets, but because they're big around here, you see them, but you don't, but to see one, okay, it's beautiful and it's cool and crazy the way that I saw it, but it's not like it's like a bird that's not around here. And it was like, but yeah, it circled back, and then it landed on a huge tree that was right in front of like the view. So it was for me, it was in that moment, they put it there. It came to me, right? So you guys receive the same thing, and don't discount it, because it takes a lot for these, animals to create these beautiful moments for us, right? And yeah, birds never lie. No, they don't. And birds are always what, my loves? Air. They're air, and and they're always truth and communication. They're always communication. They're always communication. So let's just hammer down. I'm gonna pop off, you guys. It's getting late. We've been on. I love y'all. If I could, I'd just keep channeling like all night. You know what I do want to do though, you guys, and I'm gonna be doing this a lot when we get into October, Halloween time. I'm gonna do 3 a.m. channel sessions. Ooh, how dope is that, right? Ooh. 3 a.m. Yep, we're going to do 3 a.m. channeled sessions. Yeah. So maybe like in October, when we hit October, Halloween, right? Like the month of Halloween, we'll start it October 1st, and we'll do it like maybe once a week. Maybe like on Saturday or something. And we'll do 3 a.m. channeled, and then I'll do it like all right, because of course I'm gonna have my whole setup like all decked out for Halloween. So it'll be cool. I love it. It's like my favorite. I love it. I'm an October baby. I love it. Halloween is my favorite holiday. Yeah. So yeah. Again, 3 a.m. right? It's for me, it's a blessed time. It's a blessed time, People always get weirded out. Oh, 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. It's spooky. It's the witching hour, whatever, you want to say. But it's only spooky if you make it spooky. If you bring that energy to it, right? For me, I get some of the most beautiful messages and channelings and synchronicities when I sometimes am woken up at that time, So anyways, let's hammer down a read real fast, you guys. So I'm hearing walking on sunshine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And don't it feel good? Right? Okay. You guys are about to be walking on sunshine. So now you're going to get Erica full channeling now. Okay. So we're just going to switch into high gear, and we're going to channel. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have Sunshine Yellow Dragon, letting you know that your animal helpers are helping on every level. They're guiding you. They're showing you synchronicities. They're really active for you. They're just swarming around you. And what I'm hearing is like they're so thankful to you. They're so thankful to you. Whether you work with animals or not, it doesn't matter. If they thank you for your love. They thank you for your energy. They thank you for for petting them or loving them. Or if you have pets, they thank you for loving them, right? It's very big energy. It's a big deal. It really is. Okay. Then we have on the bottom of the deck, this is the last dragon card. The gold and silver violet flame dragon. This one transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. It's time, okay, it's time for transmutation, magic, and healing. Offer service under grace. Wow. I just talk about the butterflies too. You know, you could be seeing butterflies, dragonflies, bees, you know, that kind of stuff. But yep, offer service under grace. And it says it's time for transmutation, magic, and healing. Transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace, meaning it transmutes the old, but it's being transmuted into your wisdom and your grace, right? Just like I said earlier, when I was talking about all the stuff being transmuted and, right? Beautiful. So this is also showing that, that's what I was going to say earlier with the yellow dragon and the little baby deer. They're two very different beings, species, animals, whatever, right? This one is a 5D creature from the ethers. This one is from the earth, right? I feel like this is you and your person. So we're going into the love part of this now because the DM, of course, is coming through. We're going to pull some energies real fast. Two different worlds. One of you is earthly. Very grounded, earthly, 3D matrix stuff, right? And then one of you is the mystic, the dragon, the happy-go-lucky one, the optimistic one, the light one, the right? Even though in reality, these are both very beautiful, light, loving energies, right? But it's showing that they're from two different worlds. In fact, they're from two different dimensions. But they go together perfectly. They make each other happy. They're snuggled up. The other animals around them are happy, so you know it's a good thing because animals are very tapped in and intuitive. If animals are tense, there's something going on. If the animals are happy, it's all good. From two different worlds, two different personalities, two different people. You're this, I'm that. You know what I mean? I meditate and I'm a tarot reader and you are, you know, you don't do any of that. You know, it's like that. You think meditation is hokey pokey, you know? But that's the thing. This person has leveled up too. They've awoken. All of this transmutation that's happening with you, them too. Same thing, right? Especially twin flames. You guys have gone through the same kind of like alchemical process, if you will, okay? You guys have both been getting broken down and rebuilt. Okay, you guys have both been receiving your divine alchemy. You guys have both expanded. You guys are both expanding in life at this time, right? But you, my loves, your finances and your resources and all these things are prospering. This is expansion, luck, good fortune. You know, think of the wheel of fortune, you know, water, bodies of water, the fish. This right here, a lot of deep emotion. But see, the fish are in the dark water, right? So again, confirming this person is still in the dark. For many of you guys, they haven't come forward, right? They're still in the dark, holding on to all this darkness. Also, we're in the dark moon. We're in the dark moon. This person is mirroring you in the way that they love you. They feel like, you know, with the chosen one in this title, it's obviously about being chosen ones, light warriors, people here who are here to make, you know, change the frequency of this world, change this world, right? Your person is that too. Your person is feeling very inspired by you at this time. They're feeling very inspired by you. I'm hearing you warm them up. You warm them up. Makes sense. The sun, warm, but you warm them up. You've warmed up their heart, their mind, their life. This person is gathering information at this time. Whatever that means. They're gathering information about you, about when to talk to you, when to reach out to you. This person is very nervous. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to use the dragon one again. Oops. I started shuffling the dragon one again. Oops. Let's do some tarot real fast. Spirit, show me the divine masculines energy at this time towards the femme tonight. 10 of Cups, my loves. 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. Look at this. And you lived your life like a candle in the wind. 10 of Cups. How do they feel? They feel happy and love. They feel like you're their heaven. Like, I mean, my God, it's happily ever after. Holy shit, strength. They want this new beginning so bad with you. So bad. Look at her armor. But she's not wearing a helmet. Her crown is no longer protected. This shows. She's ready to fight. She's ready to fight for this. She's ready for this new beginning because the 10 is a 1. She's ready for this new beginning. It's the Ace of Cups coming in, right? With the 10 of Cups. You got 11 cups coming for you. Lot of love. But she took off her helmet. She's not wearing a helmet. This person wants to protect you. For a lot of you guys, right? Your missions here, that's this person's role. It's one of their roles they play in your life. It's like a protector. It's one of your protectors on a spiritual level and on a human like level in real life. They're a protector for you. Okay? She's tapped in now. She's not wearing a helmet that's blocking her. She's not, right? She's not protecting herself from ascension, from tapping in, from her third eye. Also, you know, it's her third eye, her crown, her real eyes. Everything's exposed. Everything's exposed. And in this show, you guys, she's a fierce warrior. I mean, she's a woman. She beats the shit out of these men who are like these, you know, anointed knights and king's guards. And she's a badass. She's a badass. But she also has the best freaking heart. She's a real person. She's genuine and authentic. Okay. Spirit says, you know, if you feel guided, my loves, light a candle for your love. Light a candle for your love. Set the intention. I like this. You know, this candle, I set the intention with this candle. That love comes in. My divine counterpart comes in. And I would say it just like that. My divine counterpart. You have 10 of Cups, strength, and now the world. This could be international. Maybe you guys met through the internet, World Wide Web. Okay? Maybe this person saw you one day on a social media platform and just was stopped dead in their tracks and had to reach out to you. This is completion after a long battle with themselves, with their own self. They have gathered all the strength to have this new beginning. I mean, seriously. They're mapping it all out. See the map? They're mapping it all out. All right. Give me more. Show me the divine masculines. Show me what's in their subconscious at this time towards this connection. Show me the subconscious. Holy shit, you guys. The subconscious even freaking lines up to the conscious. I told you the Ace of Cups. I told you the Ace of Cups. I said there's 11 cups. I saw 11 cups. There it is. Came right out. What's the DM subconscious thoughts? Ace of Cups. That means their subconscious lines up to their conscious, right, loves? Which means they're coming in fully in alignment with this. there's no like, I'm not sure. Because if I wasn't sure, it would have came out in the subconscious. It would have shown that, right? Because it would have been like showing things that, right, that they weren't sure, that they weren't even sure about, meaning they didn't even know that they weren't sure about it. You know what I mean? Because it's in their subconscious thoughts. But their subconscious lines up with what they really feel. Two of Spears. Look at, there's the Mother of Dragons herself, watching her dragons have fun and play. This is someone who knows what they want. They view you as a partner who will be a good parent, a good spouse. They want this new beginning with you. They feel like you're fierce. They feel like you know, like, you know what, basically what I'm getting, guys, if, you know, like if we had an apocalypse tomorrow, you know, you think of like these apocalyptic shows, Walking Dead and stuff, right? If something like that happened, like, this is your person's thoughts, okay? Don't blame me. They think of things like this. See, they're very strategic. You know, they have this warrior spirit. And again, this confirms what I channeled out a minute ago of their protective role that they play in your life, in this lifetime. This is a protector to you. You show them the way. You're a light to them. You're the way shower, and that's their role for you. They help protect and love you, right? But this is someone who's mapped it all out. They're figuring it out. Okay? Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. Winterfell, yeah. Winter is coming. The Emperor is coming. He is. All right. They've mapped it out. They're ready. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just got real life going on over here. That's all. The dogs are just starting to bark, and I was like, oh gosh. Okay, so I said that this person made a decision to come to you. Look at her too. I feel like your dragon, like I feel like the dragon is almost a representation of the masculine. They're fire breathing. They have a large energy. You know, they they kind of get what they want. This person is coming in hot. They're coming in hot, and look at, there he is. Oh, there's only 2 spears. There's only 2 spears, and there's one woman. He's been thinking about this one woman. Can't stop thinking about her. Can't quit her. He's tried. He has tried. Look at him. He looks freaking he looks defeated. He looks exhausted almost. He looks like he's like, I give up. You know, I give up. I'm just going to go give her this wand. I'm just going to give her my spear, right? Uh-huh. He wants to give her the spear. All right. There she is, right after him. See? She knows something was arriving. There's a choice that was being made in regards to deep, deep love being revealed and opening up. And she was right. She was right. Empress. She's tapped in. She knows what's up. Got her dragons all around her too. See her armies? That's her whole fleet of armies. It wasn't given to her. She wasn't, you know, she's a queen, but she had to fight. She had to claim her title as queen. It wasn't given to her. It was actually stolen from her by the usurper, right? You guys watch the show? So, you know, she did this shit on her own, and this is you, my loves. This is you. You're receiving your justice. Taurus, Libra with the Empress. Venus, right? Aphrodite, that's her. You are the epitome of love, grace, kindness, divinity. This person knows that. Justice. There you go, Empress. There you go. And then if that wasn't enough, you have 3 major arcanas right at the end. The Empress, Justice, and then right after that, the Wheel of Fortune. This is everything, finally. And then see, it goes upside down. It's the 7 of Swords too. So it's showing that the deception that has happened here in the past, it's not happening anymore. No more. See? I told you no more. Look. Reversed. And then right after that, you have the 7 of Swords and then the 6 of Swords behind the 7 of Swords. Backwards, right? Yep. Moving forward. No more deception, no more betrayal, no more lies, no more, you know, fibbing. I'm specifically hearing fibbing. I'm hearing fibbing. I feel like for a lot of you guys, your twin, they didn't, right? Like they didn't do like some crazy destructive lying to you, because that's not a twin dynamic. That's a karmic. Twins hurt you like in the way, right? Like where they pull away, they ghost, they breadcrumb, they make you, right? Like you guys have like this moment together, however long, and then it's, right? All of a sudden it switches up, right? Now karmics can do that too, but karmics do real nasty shit. It's the cycles. So it's the repeated, right? Like it's just, you guys get what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm like really tired and hungry and my brain is like, eh. So no more of that. You're moving to calmer waters in your life. See that? Spirit goes, let's go. Everything is coming in. And you're moving forward. You're moving forward. Knight of Spears, a lot of sexual energy here, you guys. A lot of sexual energy. This person is feeling hot and heavy for you. They are clearly fantasizing about you. Hold on. I'm looking for my sexual magic tarot before we go. Okay. These animals are driving me nuts, you guys. They're driving me insane. They want in and out, in and out. I'm like, I'm just trying to get my reading done. All right. Distractions. It's distractions. Annoyances. This DM it feels like everyone and everything around them right now is a distraction. It's annoying. I'm telling you guys, this DM feels really fed up with like just about everyone and every situation in their life. You're the only, like they can't get to you fast enough. Told you. 10 of Swords. They're just over everything. Done. Especially this karmic. See this karmic like desperately trying to like be very readily available for someone. I mean, she kind of looks like I don't know. I kind of am getting like the vibe of like an old brothel or something, you know? And it's like, really? Like you thought that was going to hold an emperor. You thought that someone was going to love you when you're in this energy, right? It's like doing the most. You guys ever hear that? People doing the most. trying to use sex magic. You know, look at me. I'll do whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want sexually, you know, blah, 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 right? It didn't work. Look at, he's somewhere else. He's like, this is where I wanted to be, right? So definitely an ending, right? We see this. Done, done, done. With everything and everyone. Anything that's like keeping them from you is over. Period. Told you. 4 of Wands. There it is. See? Because they're already with you. You guys are already in Hyros Gamos union. Your souls are in marriage union. You guys are together on every dimension except the 3D one, which is bullshit anyway, so who cares? You guys are about to be in 3D union. This is final. I'm hearing that. This is final. He's in heaven. He's in heaven. And they're tied to a tree. Look, they're on the swing on the tree. This right here is, it's like, right, where we belong together. This is lineage. This is deep roots. This is old love, ancient energy. King of Wands. See how he's like, he looks like he's feeling something. It's not just the passion. He's feeling something. He's holding her and she's holding him. He's feeling something. Remember the King of Wands earlier, way earlier? He was like, no. He was still, you know. Oh, wait, maybe that was from my reading I did before. This was the King of Wands. I can't remember now if I showed earlier or not. And then there's the King of Pentacles, I told you. These two keep coming up. I feel like for some of you guys, you have a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. They keep coming up. Queen of Wands. So this is confirming that you guys are both feeling very passionately towards each other. You guys are showing up as the king and queen of fire, passion. You know, I'm hearing impulse. You guys are, thank you, my love, for the donation. I saw it earlier, but I want to say thank you, of course. Thank you. I'm hearing you can do no wrong. Like, this person is just amazed. They view, right? It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Now, for some of you guys, your person is worried that there's another option or that maybe you're not single. Okay? And maybe for some of you guys, you are dating someone or seeing other people and they know that or feel it. There's the Hangman. There you go. See? He's crawling. He's crawling on his hands and knees. But what this is right here, they're both laying on the ground too, is he's in awe. So this person is watching you and this is how they view you. Like, they view you as the most beautiful thing. You keep them hung up. See, you have felt like, you know, oh, you know, they're not around and you know, I haven't heard from them and, you know, blah, 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 right? But this is showing you guys that you guys, right? See, this is how they are. This is where their energy has been. It's where it's at. It doesn't matter what they've showed you. This is where they're at. So they're in awe of you and they're coming in to completely worship you, adore you, and love you. Entirely new perspective here. 6 of Wands is a victory. And see how close he is to touching her? I mean, quite literally. He's like, I mean, almost, right? And she almost looks like she's like, right? Like, you know, go ahead. Go ahead. You can take a feel, take a touch, right? If you feel brave enough to do so. If you feel brave enough to do so. And he's like, oh, I don't know. And she's like, well, do you want the victory or not? And he's like, I don't know. You know? And he does it, you know, but this is what I mean. Their energy is so close to you. When I say they're coming in, like energetically speaking, this is what I see. I see something so close. You can touch it. So close you can touch it. And if that wasn't confirmation enough with the Six of Wands, because the Six of Wands is always a yes. It's a victory. It's a yes. It's all the things, right? There's the Lovers. It's quite literally showing you this person is close to touching, reaching out and touching you, meaning reaching out and creating contact. Creating contact. This right here is them making a decision. Oh, you guys are so welcome. You guys are so welcome. Keep it clean in the comment section, you guys. Like, I don't mind jokes and stuff, but let's try to keep it clean. Thank you. This right here is someone going, I'm completely uninterested in anyone else. I only have eyes for you. They're very close to reaching out and touching you. All right. Let me just see what's after this. The Pentacles. This is when you guys come into union, okay? You guys are going to be giving each other a lot of your time and energy. You're going to be giving each other all of your 3D energy. That's what this is. Seven of Pentacles. See, I was like, what side is on? 7 of Pentacles. See that? Look at, they've been making love. They've been planting seeds. They've been hanging out together, you know, having great conversations. They're just enjoying each other. Like, they're exhausted too. I mean, they're exhausted. Look at him. He's so sad. So sad. So there's a big, I'm going to fix it all, right? We've been seeing it, you guys. We just keep getting confirmation. More and more and more confirmation. So this tonight, this live, it was very long. Thank you guys for being here with me this whole time, right? For always being so awesome and amazing, and, you know, for all the blessings you bring. Okay. This is where everything is at. This is where everything is at. This person, you know, they've been letting themselves fall into a routine or rut. They've been, you know, repeating the same toxic energy. They're challenging the status quo, period. They're taking this opportunity, this energy of the Lionsgate portal, this new moon, this frequency, right? And they're bringing in new hope, you see? They're bringing in new hope. You're very regal to them, like a queen. Seriously, for a lot of you guys, queen or king, it doesn't matter. This person feels very intimidated to approach you because you are so, like, just genuine, really. Summer nights, there we go. The summer energy coming. Major opportunities, celebrating the light. Celebrating the light. Warmth. Remember I said earlier, you're their warmth? And I was like, that's kind of weird, but that's what I'm hearing. You're their warmth. There it is. Warmth. Growth. Building strength. It says building strength. Expansion. Relaxation. You guys are going to be relaxing together. I keep getting vacay. Vacation. Plane tickets. Road trip. Hotels. You know. Just, I don't know. You guys are going to be doing a lot of, see, I told you. I told you. There it is. I told you. I see it. I see it for you guys. Passion, chemistry, lust. But happiness, excitement, and explosive hot sex. There you go. There you go. That's why I grabbed the Sexual Magic Tarot. Kissing. You guys are about to be doing a lot of kissing, making out. You know, it's all that giddy, like, oh my gosh, you know, just, oh, I can't get enough of you. It's that, but it's with your twin flame, right? They're coming in. I mean, you guys get to do this. Look at, because it's time. The wheel of time. There it is. It's time. It's your destiny. The forces of the universe, cycles being completed. Karma has been cleared. Your person has released cycles with karma. They've cleared this. Now they're meeting up with you, right? Destiny, synchronicity, get what you deserve. You guys are getting what you deserve. It's out of your hands. Spirit says it is done. It's out of your hands. All right. So I love you guys. I thank you guys, for being here with me again. Sorry for the super long, crazy message. Oh my gosh, Spirit goes, Erica, you did a new moon like live and you didn't even do a moonology card. Let's get an overall energy of this communication. Show me this communication coming in from the Divine Masculine at this time. What is this about? Sorry, guys. It's Cupid's arrow. Look at the bigger picture. There's Sagittarian energy, full of optimism and ready for adventure. Could be done with a Cappy. Spirit and your DM are saying, this tough cycle between us, love, it's ending. I'm coming in. There you go. Told ya. Wrapping this whole thing up. We've got the Emperor in the new moon, new beginning. We're on the new moon. We're ending the reading of the new moon on a new moon, and it's the Emperor energy with Aries. It's time to take action. That's what they're doing. Beautiful. So I love you guys. Namaste, and I will see all of your gorgeous faces tomorrow. Mwah. Bye, guys. Thank you for everything. Bye. You guys are amazing. You are strong. You're amazing. Mwah. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.